What's the advantage of an underpan feeder for an impact crusher? My name is Bert from Equip 2. We get asked this question quite a lot, and so I'm doing a quick video to explain the advantages. So we obviously have our feeder into the crusher with our rotor being like this, dual apron. So underneath, with the smaller crushers, we don't have the advantage of having an underpan feeder, and so the reason for an underpan feeder, they typically sit under the crusher here and with linear action, and then that falls in onto the conveyor belt, which goes in obviously stockpiles or goes to a screener. Now the advantage of an underpan feeder is the material is getting hit up in the top of the chamber, sized in the second stage, and then blasted down onto this underpan feeder. So the advantage it gives us is when we're doing concrete, we obviously can't break through that or damage belts. So the force is taken up on the steel pan feeder, and then that feeds then onto the conveyor belt. So nice and gentle. So our steel's going up here, then we're obviously going to have a magnet further up the belt, which then pulls that off onto a bin or something similar. The other advantage that it gives us is wear and tear. So what we see in the smaller crushers is that rock comes down. They do have a belt saving plate here, which sort of hits that and then falls down onto the belt. But then we've still got a lot of force or energy that then strikes the belt and gives us a lot of pitting on that conveyor. So typically we see on those types of crushers about 1,000 hours per belt. When we've got an underpan feeder, that can pretty much times it by 3, or at times even up to 8,000 hours for one of these belts. So it's not only good for recycling, but it's also good in a quarry aspect, where it's giving us a lot longer time to for our belt replacements, which can lead up to about 10 grand per belt. Now we get asked the question, what about the wear and tear on here? So these have got hard ox plates, which is replaceable plates, and they bolt down, and particularly with the Keystrack models, the R5 and R6, we can access through the back because the machine, the whole chassis tilts, so it's making it a lot easier for our fitters to be able to get that access. Trust that helps. If you've got any questions on that or why an underpan feeder might not work in your application, feel free to call the team here at Equip 2.